All right, welcome back, everyone. This is Robert at Custodian File. Thanks for tuning in. Today is 4/10/25. Let's just jump right on in. Here's a new viewer, a new video. Jennifer from Atlanta, taking the phone out, just doing whatever all of us are doing. Take your phone. I believe that's landscape, and I think that's a helicopter. Super, super slow motion. I added the contrast. When it's really hard to see, that means they're really out there. They're like flying with the vehicle, if not past the vehicle. So I have to use the contrast, super slow it down to like 3%. But there you go. Pretty predictable. So this channel is all about small, fast-moving UAPs, UFOs that are in our sky, apparently quite abundantly. Quite abundant. They're ubiquitous. They're all over the world. These little fast movers, roughly 2,000 miles an hour in motion. They're about 10-inch diameter. The corona silhouette is about 10-inch diameter. I think the actual nucleus is much smaller. Characteristics: they trigger the X and K band spectrum. They leave an audio click on your video. They fly behind metal poles and leave an X-ray image of themselves. And the new discovery is chameleon technology. They can change shape, change color. I just posted a video from MB in Belfast. Dragon flies by a cherry blossom. When it flies out, it's pink. The dragon is pink. It's go figure. Anyone could do this. Take your phone out, again, landscape, record airliners, airplanes. Give it a try. It's free. Take the Dragon Challenge. Take the challenge. These are not bugs, not birds. I used to think that too. It's way past that. And they're predictable, by the way. They're predictable. You know the new show, Skywatchers? They have this dog whistle technology, proprietary technology for now. All they're really saying is that UFOs are predictable. You take out a dog whistle and they show up, that makes them predictable. So that's kind of cool, because we've been saying they're predictable for a long time now. So, all right, leave your comment. Please subscribe. I want to get to that 12,000 mark. Looking forward to seeing your video at custodianfile at Gmail. Let's go to the next. Okay, look at this from Undercover ET, Robert. Thank you. You're doing a super outstanding job, putting a lot of hours in. He's gotten to the point where he just points his camera out his window. Look at this. Leaves his camera running for 2 or 3 hours. These things just fly. They just fly. But here's an exceptional one. I thought it was a saucer. I don't think it's a saucer. I think right there in the center is the plasma. Remember, I think these are barbells. They got like a barbell format, and the center is basically the space-time continuum collapsed there because of the extreme high voltage. It's my own personal theory that the only way you can shoot down a bullet is with another bullet or something faster. So if you want to travel through, if you want to break that time barrier, the time travel, you're going to have to effectuate technology that travels faster than the speed of light, which I know a lot of you is like, that's impossible. What if you put electric current through a bottleneck and then somehow accelerate the electric current? Theoretically, you're already at the speed of light. If you could just push it 1%, theoretically, I think that would be enough to collapse the space-time continuum. And boom, there you go. I think that's what these guys are doing. Obviously, they have material that does not vaporize in the presence of plasma. Very impressive technology. Please check out Robert's channel. He's fantastic stuff there. You're going to see him. He's using the radar detectors too. Points it out his window. These things are flying by just like clockwork. Predictability. It's spooky. And then please, viewers on the East Coast, take your car radar detector, point it at the sky. You don't even have to record it. Just point it at the sky. Let me know, is it going off when these UFO drones flying around? Still a big mystery. Something really odd's going on. But point your radar detectors, just not necessarily your cameras. Point it at the sky and please let me know if they're going off. because we need to get to the bottom of what's going on here. All right, let's go to the next. Hey, I saw this on TV the other day. I took a picture of it, or I guess I saw it on YouTube. Basically, Pentagon in these jellyfish UFOs. You know, we're taking it. They're saying we're taking it very seriously, and we're committed to telling you the truth. You know, but there's got to be a balance. We got to protect sensitive information. I know we can keep going back and forth like this for another 100 years. But it's current. I just wanted to put that out there. We got to make disclosure happen. That's the whole point. We got to make it happen. Then I still think this administration will release information never released before. But you know what? We don't need any administration, any government. We'll do it ourselves. We'll just do it ourselves. We've got thousands of videos now. Let's just do it ourselves. Let's keep doing what we're doing. Record dragons, record these UAPs, keep networking the photos. We'll get it done ourselves. All right, let's go to the next. Great, another great channel, Latchkey Hustle, right here. Basically, the Los Angeles area. Look at that, recording helicopters. This one, to me, it's kind of self-explanatory. I think it's a saucer. Hard to come by. Please check out his channel, Latchkey Hustle. Fantastic research. Always very impressed every time there's a new post. Very impressive. They're out there. You just look for them. They're all over YouTube. They're in the sky right in front of you. Take your phone out, record helicopters. There you are. This is how it's done. Let's go to the next. All right, Logic Before Authority. Daniel, thank you very much. He posted this a couple of days ago. Pilot just was filming outside. Dragon flies up. Sits there for like 1 or 2 seconds, flies away. It does happen. It's kind of hard to record, but it does happen. I have those videos. So check out his channel, see for yourself. It is possible, and I do have some videos like that. Maybe I can post them. I call them the 2-second pause videos. Kind of impressive. Okay, let's go to the next. All right, super. So in your spare time, like I said, these things, they're at air shows. They show up at air shows. So you can watch the Blue Angels, Thunderbirds, Red Arrows, Australia, Europe. They're really at all jets. So again, my spare time, I'm just cruising. I'm watching Blue Angel videos at 200% fast forward. I'm looking for that little dot. I find it, I interpolate it, have it interpolated. I think maybe this is an orb because it's not going as fast as a dragon. But there they are. There's the IP. I gave you the timeline. It's kind of fun. You just shoot through these videos. Generally speaking, especially with blue skies, it's pretty simple, straightforward, over and over and over. That's why theoretically, we'll never find all the dragon videos out there. Because every week there are new air shows all over the world. So, and then they're posted and they're on YouTube. Like, how do we, it's amazing. I'm sure maybe eventually 5-10 years, somebody will write a new software for AI, and then AI will just scan everything in YouTube, and they'll just find these dragons. It's just kind of exciting. Kind of looking forward to that in the next 5 or 10 years here. Share your thoughts with me. What do you think? Take your own videos. You see airplanes, airliners. Turn your phone sideways, landscape. Maybe zoom in 20% for 30 seconds. You never know what you'll find. Take the Dragon Challenge. It's free. It's kind of interesting what is going on right in front of us. I find this, after 8 years, I'm still shaking my head how consistent it is. The science, and you know, science is supposed to be consistent. Like gravity, it's supposed to be the same everywhere, always there. These dragons are always there. Eventually, there's got to be maybe one place on Earth where they're not. I'd like to know if somebody finds that place, but most likely they're everywhere and then some. All right, let's go to the next video. All right, Florida, Chip in Florida. Look at this, real time. I won't slow this one down. Just outside, he's recorded probably 1,000 videos by now. That's what real time. Some of you say, Robert, just show it in real time. What does it look like? There you go, real time, just like that. And look how it messes with the autofocus too. That's how you kind of know they're in the air. Right before or immediately after, the autofocus will just, it's like it's confused. It's like, what was that? It doesn't know what to think. There you go. So over and over. I can't slow down all the videos, and some of you want to see real time, so that's a win-win. There you are. Take your phone out, record. See if you zoom in too close, you could have zoomed it out. All right, last one here, April 7, a couple of days ago. Tourism coming in high too for some reason. Not sure, was flying really erratic, like he was looking for something, actually. Not just tourism, but purposely looking. There it is. I slowed that down to 3%. You see the rotor blade, how slow it's going? That's how you know that's a 3. Look at this thing booking it at 3%. If I showed that in real time, you want to, again, it'd be a waste of your time, my time, because you really wouldn't see anything. You'd see a dot, and then you'd say, oh, Robert, it'd be better if you just slow it down or interpolate it. So that's what I do. I slow them down, and then really good ones, I'll just copy and paste each frame, and that really tells the whole story. But yeah, this is Marina Del Rey still going on. There's just a lot less helicopters. But you know what I think I'm going to do? I don't know. Did we post the Blackhawk from the other day? I'm going to repost that Blackhawk right now also, even though we reposted it. That was just so phenomenal. That guy, that was really rare. Okay, let me post that and we'll end the video there again. There, okay, look at this, everyone. So Blackhawk's coming in doing $1.50, and right there his sensors pick up something, and right when he reaches the flagpole right there, he starts to hit his air brakes. He's going, whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, his sensors must be screaming. Who knows, the radar, the LiDAR, the sonar, they're screaming. Maybe they got the X and K band updates on their choppers. So he's got to slow down, but turn around. You can't be doing emergency U-turns going 150. You create these microfractures in the frame. So you got to slow down to like 75. He goes back, and then at timeline 616. It's going to be hard to see, but this thing's going to come right off the ground like a bullet. There it is. It's already gone. But look, he circles right where he came off the ground. So it looks like their instruments now, maybe they've modified the instruments in the last 8 years, but it looks like, whoa, they're honing in. They're honing in here. And he's like, okay, I got to get out of here. The pilot is like, these pilots, they know they're being filmed, and they know it's going to be on YouTube. It is what it is. So extremely impressive, super loud. He has flying with his GPS off. Look, he's just so fast. He's hitting his air brakes. He's trying to stop that thing as fast as possible. I haven't Googled how heavy it is. That's got to be what, 10, extremely heavy, 20,000 pounds. I mean, just phenomenal. So he's turning back. He's like, no, I'm not going to let this ride. I'm not going to let no dragon go by. I mean, the instruments are just screaming. And instead of going back all the way to the right at the north of the Jetty Rocks, they're telling him, no, it's right there below you, right there. And he's like, well, I wish I could talk to this pilot. There's got to be 100 pilots like this that know this story. And then exactly 24 hours later, the next day, April 9th, the LAPD was circling the same area. So they're obviously sharing information now and trying to get to the bottom of this. Good, I hope they can figure it out. When you figure it out, let the rest of us know, because there's tens of thousands of people that want to know about these dragons. What a lucky video. Everything. He did everything right? He was just coming in. Dragon says hello, and I don't know, maybe they told him ignore the dragons, but you know, it's hard. It's just sometimes the adrenaline gets going and you're like, no way, no, I'm going back. I'm going back for one turn. What could possibly happen? What are the odds of anybody recording me? I'm flying with my radio transponder turned off. I'm going 150. Nobody can see me. Look at that. Look how that played out. Super phenomenal. And I'll play it in slow motion with the contrast, and we'll end the video there for sure. Okay, here we go again, everyone. So on the bottom left corner, look at it. There it goes. Very faint, but nevertheless, like at 6:17, it's either at the beach or it's coming out of the water. It's really out there. had poor weather conditions, but look at the synchronicity. As soon as the pilot turns around, this thing, obviously the Dragon knew it was being reconned. It obviously knew. It's like, hey, it's picking up the technology on the Blackhawk. The Blackhawk is there. There's active transmissions going back and forth. So the Dragon is saying, you know what? I don't want a confrontation. I'll just leave. And so that's what it does. It just leaves. But boy, look how close we came. Look how close that is. That pilot turned around and really maybe he was going to land on top of it, but the thing just said later, I'll see you on the next flyby. That's pretty darn close. That's impressive. I gotta hand it to these pilots, to our technology out there. Maybe the engineers, they've had 8 years to work on this. Evidently, look, they have this new software, this new technology, and apparently it's working. He's doing, like I said, 150 over the jetty rocks, and he picked up on a Dragon. That's impressive. And to make a U-turn, he could have easily flown away too far, but he didn't. He was within a 500-foot radius. He was like, I know exactly where this is. Who knows? Maybe the optics on the new computers can see the Dragon and they fly the helicopter straight toward it. They're just like, we'll take it from here. Because in the real world, humans can't think that fast. So the computers have to kick in and say, I'll fly the chopper for you. Leave it alone. And look at that. We came really close. There. Hopefully they fly by again. I get lucky, but you gotta fly with your GPS on, or you see the advantages here. It's not that we get to watch the video. We got to think in the future. What about 50 years from now at the universities? They're going to want to watch these videos. They're going to want to put these in, obviously, supercomputers, AI, highly advanced, and analyze these videos. But if we don't have the videos, they're going to just say, we wish you guys back in 2025 had more videos. And it's like, well, we would have if the choppers were flying with their radio transponder turned on. You see where I'm going? So just fly with your radio transponder. Think of the future. Think of the researchers in the future. Think of the Pentagon. The Pentagon is going to need these videos 5 or 10 years from now so they can come up with better technology. So if you are the UFO police, tell all your pilots to fly with their GPS on all the time. Okay, that's my 2 cents for today. This is Robert at Custodian File. Thank you for watching. Take care.